Hi, I'm Tricia, an organic gardener. I grow organically for a healthy and safe food supply, for a clean and sustainable environment, for an enjoyable and rewarding experience. When it comes to harvesting the bounty of your orchard and garden, freezing is the easiest way. I'm going to freeze my plums, and I'll show you how. There's basically two ways that you can preserve fruit in the freezer. One way is to pack it in sugar syrup in a jar, and that method will last about 12 months. Or you can pack fresh fruit in a freezer bag, and that will last up to about 6 months. Dedicate an empty section of your freezer for preserving. And you want to freeze rapidly so that there's a minimal cell wall rupture. To prepare for freezing, set your freezer to the lowest setting, but not below -10 degrees Fahrenheit, and freeze 2 to 3 pounds per cubic foot of freezer space. Once the food is all frozen, you can turn it back up to its normal setting. The next step is to choose the right freezing container. Good containers should be airtight, durable, leak-proof, resistant to cracking. They should protect food from absorbing odors, be easy to seal, and easy to label. Freezer bags, vacuum-sealed bags, and freezer jars are excellent containers for freezing. Parchment paper, paper cartons, cottage cheese containers aren't good containers because they allow food to dry out and eventually freezer burn. Keep in mind that freezing doesn't kill microorganisms the way canning does, so it's important to keep everything clean and sanitary for freezing. Most fruits need to be frozen in sugar syrup with ascorbic acid for the best results. First, set a pot of water to boil, and then get a large container of cold water with ice cubes. Prepare a 40% syrup by mixing 2 3/4 cups of organic sugar to 4 cups of lukewarm water. Add a half teaspoon of ascorbic acid to stop the deterioration caused by natural enzymes. Mix until the sugar is fully dissolved and chill the syrup before using. You'll need a half to 2/3 of a cup of syrup per pint jar. If you don't want to use sugar, check out our blog for unsweetened options and directions for freezing more fruit. Sort the fruit and wash them in cold water. Once the water comes to a boil, dip the plums into the water for 15 to 20 seconds until the skins loosen. Dip the plums in cold water to stop cooking. Now it's time to peel, halve, and pit the plums. Get them ready for the jars. Fill the jars 1/3 of the way with the syrup, and then add the fruit. Make sure you leave about a 1-inch head space. That's 1 inch from the top of the jar, and make sure that the fruit is covered with the syrup. Then just cover the wet jars with the Keep Fresh covers instead of their glass lids, and place the full jars in the freezer. The other method of freezing fruit is really simple. Just slice up the fruit and pit it if necessary. Lay it on a flat surface. This entire flat surface is then going to go into the freezer. The reason for freezing the fruit on a flat surface before bagging is to prevent the fruit from sticking together. Once packaged and sealed, just label and put the package back in the freezer. While today's plums are freezing, I'm going to vacuum seal the plums that I froze yesterday. Turn the shield and seal on and cut the correct size bag from the roll. Put the open end of the roll across the seal wire and close the lid. Press the seal button. Seal time will count down to 0 from the default setting, showing on the digital displayer. After this cycle, the machine lid will open automatically and beep. After the end is sealed, place your food in the bag and begin the vacuum seal process. Allow at least 1.5 inch of space to ensure a good seal. Put the open end of the bag across the chamber seal gasket, and please make sure that the open end is within the vacuum chamber. Close the lid, press start. The machine goes into vacuum cycle. During the vacuum process, the value on the digital displayer will count down from the default setting to 0. Then the machine goes into sealing cycle. After the sealing cycle, the machine lid will open automatically and beep. Take out the bag and check the seal. It's great to enjoy your summer fruit during the winter holidays. So, preserve your fruit and grow organic for life. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, share this video, and follow us at the sites below. Don't forget to like this video.